All right, guys, welcome back to another video. And in this video, I've got the coolest pair of customized turfs ever. I'm so excited to share this with you. I've been planning these shoes out for like 5 months, and they finally come to fruition. They're Scooby Doo themed, and I can't wait to get into all the really cool details of the shoe. And there's a bunch of hidden mysteries on the shoe, and I'll get into those at the end and see if you can spot them too when I'm going through the shoe. But I'm going to talk about where I got them first and the overall design, how I came up with this. This will probably be a little bit longer of a video just because I want to touch on everything. So yeah, let's just jump right in. I bought it from a company called B Street Shoes right here. This is the handwritten note by their head artist. It's, "Hi Raul, I had fun working with you on this project. I look forward to our next collab, Blake Barash at B Street Shoes." And that's their Instagram right there at the very bottom. So the company was fantastic. Blake was awesome to work with. And just from the start, like emailing and going through the whole process with Christine, who handles a lot of the emails and communication, she was just first class. She was really professional. They were extremely responsive, and they clearly cared about getting everything right. And that meant a lot to me. So I just want to thank them for that. I love their professionalism, and they're also incredibly talented, as you can see. Christine went to fashion design school, and Blake and his whole artist team are just, incredible. The work speaks for itself here. So let's talk about the design, how I came up with it, and how Blake helped really kind of bring it to life. So there was this picture of a Scooby-Doo, all the characters in this haunted mansion, and I thought that would be sweet for a shoe. And so I started looking at it and trying to pick design pieces that I really liked, what would look good on a shoe, what maybe wouldn't look good on a shoe. Ultimately, what I really wanted was something that would match a lot of my clothes. So this is purplish blue, and I've got a lot of blue stuff, a lot of black clothes. So this matches really well, even gray too. So that's what I wanted from the shoe in terms of its color. I also didn't want it to be too distracting. Like, I wanted it to be noticeable immediately, but not something where it was just like it done in poor taste. And needless to say, I think that the design we came up with is a perfect balance of the things that I wanted. So you'll see here that we've got Velma, and she's in front of this glass. They're in a mansion, like I said. You've got the moon behind and some bats, and then rotted wood here on the sides, and we've got some eyes kind of peering out at Velma through that rotted wood. And originally, I just had the characters on the shoe, and then Blake really brought it to life by putting that background there. And that's what I think just knocked this shoe out of the park, and like I said, really brought it to life. So let's take a closer look here. So we've got Velma in front of that glass, like I said, and then you'll notice here we've got this chandelier, which is also extremely well done. And then we've got all this, these lightning strikes, lightning bolts right here, and then another bat right here. Now, if we move to the front of the shoe, we'll see that we've got this really nice fade coming down. And then we've got some other cool stuff here too. So we've got this tongue tag at the top, and I actually designed this tongue tag in Photoshop. I'm not an expert or anything, but I spent a lot of hours trying to figure this out. And so I came up with this actual design, and then I had the tongue tag and the lace lock here, and this actually hang tag in the back, which I'll show you later. But I had them all made by D-Nice Customs, and I'll link his Instagram in the description. But he did an incredible job as well, really professionally made. But yeah, this was cool. These were all the monsters in that picture that I basically just took out and I put on this mantle right here with this candlestick. Then you'll see we've got the Scooby-Doo lace lock, just like his collar. I thought that was awesome, and it was in blue and yellow, and I thought it matched the shoe really well. Okay, now we'll move to the other side, and we've got the star of the show, of course. We've got Scooby-Doo right here, and Shaggy, and another bat. And this is just a really cool panel. They did a great job making these characters look so realistic, and just the expression on their faces. If I bring it closer, you can kind of see. That is amazing to have that type of detail on a shoe. That's just incredible. So yeah, I love this this right shoe here. Really sweet, just amazing. So now let's move on to the other shoe. All right, so as you can see, we've got that hang tag I was mentioning here. And the reason I picked this hang tag, excuse me, is because the picture that I based the shoe off of was the characters inside the mansion. And that's what the shoe is itself. They're inside the mansion. And now this hang tag is showing them running outside of the mansion. So it tells a story. It's kind of leaving it up to the viewer to decide what happened in between. And I thought that was a really neat idea, which is why I went ahead and did that. So now let's take a look at Fred. So we've got Fred holding the flashlight, and again, really good expression on his face. The details are outstanding. As we can see, the same sort of purple to blue fade in the color design. And if I flip it over, this shoe right here actually has my signature on it. So that is my handwritten signature. For those of you who watch my videos, you'll know that I put my signature on basically every custom product that I get. It's just like a baseball thing. I love having my autograph on it. So handwritten autograph right there, really sweet. Same fade that you can see all the way working down. Same tongue tag right here that I designed. And these are all the 3 products that D Nice Customs made. Again, just incredible job. And now if we move to this side, we have got Daphne. And she's also standing in front of this big glass window with the moon in the background and those creepy eyes peering out at her. And she's holding a map in her hand. And they did an outstanding job here. And then we've got this clock on the back. You'll notice that in the other shoe, we had a chandelier. Here we've got this clock. And to be honest, I don't know how they did this. The detail work here is so fine that it blows my mind how they were able to make it so precise. But yeah, they did it. I mean, this is just an incredible pair. I couldn't be more happy with this. And before I get into all the mysteries of this shoe, what I'm going to do is actually show you some of the other stuff that I got. So I've got these awesome insoles. And these were made by Reclusive Soles, and I'll link his Instagram in the description as well. But you'll see here the left sole, and you might have to tilt your head here so I can fit this all on the camera. But we've got Fred here at the top, Shaggy and Scooby, and these were what all the characters were based off of. I mean, you can see here we've got Fred, he's just flipped a little bit, but there's Fred, and then over here, we have Shaggy and Scooby. So this was that Haunted Mansion picture. This was part of it, the inside of it. And you can see how incredible of a job they did just transferring these pictures over and painting them. I mean, unbelievable. And then this is the right insole. So we've got Velma holding that book, Daphne holding that map. Again, here are those characters. So we've got Velma right here. Amazing job right there, even down to her facial expression. I mean, they nailed it. And then we've got Daphne right here. And they did an outstanding job. Let's see if I can get this to focus a little better. And yeah, really, really great job here with Daphne as well. All right, so now let's get into all the really cool mysteries of the shoe, really small details that I had made. So you'll notice here in Velma's hand, her book has RS. So those are my initials. So I had that placed right there on the book. And now, if we go to Daphne, you'll notice that on Daphne's map, there are coordinates. I can zoom in a little bit more. And those are the coordinates to actually where I was born. So I had that put on the shoe as well, and I thought that was a really neat touch. And then on the back here, this clock, if you can see, the time is showing 10:15. And October 15th is my birthday. So that's what I had the clock time show. So yeah, I love these turfs. I think they're just amazing. I'm so excited to wear them. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. If you like them, what pair of turfs would you get customized? What's your favorite part of the turfs? And before I forget, take a look at some of these laces. Let me know which lace you think would go with the shoe. Right now there's black on it, but I've got orange, I've got purple, and this sort of like maroon purple right here. So yeah, what do you think would look good? And thank you so much for watching all this whole video. And I'll leave all of the people I worked with in the description box. But please check them out because they do an incredible job, and they were just first class to work with. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video.